Hi, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, coming up on my birthday, and this is an early birthday present from a friend in the UK. He doesn't want to be lauded for it, so just say it's from my friend Jay. Thank you very much. With what you sent for me, I was able to go out and get something that I wanted to get for a while, and it always got put on the back burner. So I went into the electronics shop, and I actually was looking for a DVD player that I could play my classical music on, because nobody wants to listen to classical music here. So I played some of the Planet Suite when when I was in the car with the kids, and I said, listen to this, just listen and see what you think. And we started off with one of the planets, and Talik turned to BB and said, ballerina music. So that was that. So what are we looking at? Obviously, here in the Philippines, everything electronic has to be tried and tested. You can't go in and just say, well, just give me one that's in a box, because they won't do that. Let me see, what have we got here? There's the power. Put that back down there. Oh God, my worst nightmare. All kinds of stuff here. Oh, it looks like you can play video games on there. Gosh, can't wait to get to that. And let me see, what is this? Is this a remote control, honey, do you think?
Yeah, I
I
think
would
so.
think so. So, oh, that looks like good for the car. Great. Okay, and this, well, maybe it's good for Wi-Fi.
Where? That
Well,
one?
I'm just looking at this. So
That's the antenna for the television if you want.
an antenna for the TV, is it?
Yeah, if you want to connect it.
And this one, I think, so that you could go. Oh no, this one is for the speakers.
Yeah, speakers.
So there's the instructions, and a little disc. This is terrific. See, so what happened was I asked for a DVD player. Now, I remember going in 2 or 3 years ago when we first got here, and they had some small units that were kind of like this, look like radios, but they take a USB port. Don't know, I didn't remember whether they would take a CD. Now, in one of the boxes that in many of the boxes, especially from our friend Paul, he always sends a ton of DVDs, and I would love to be able to listen to some of the DVDs. So I'm looking at this, and the sales assistant said, what about this? Well, for some reason I didn't even look at the screen. But later, when I realized that it was a DVD player, then that changed the whole thing. Of course, it doesn't come with speakers, which kind of defeated my purpose. What I wanted was a small unit which was extremely portable, so that I could listen to music while I was at work, while I was working on the house. But this is probably going to be even better, because I'll be able to watch movies. Nobody really wants to watch these movies when they're English spoken all the time, although Beth does have a favourite movie, which is Leap Year, about an American woman who goes to Ireland, and she meets an Irish guy, and and their adventures together bring them together. And Beth, she quite likes that, although she's only watched it, is it 25 times? Honey?
Yeah.
She's watched the movie 25 times. So,
Oh, I didn't know that.
here it is.
So you can play it with a monitor.
Well, this plays the movie.
Oh, really?
So you can put, so here, I don't know whether, not quite sure, there'll be a release button there somewhere.
You need to log in to charge it so it will release.
Yes. Here,
Yeah.
but we're not
Yeah.
really set up here.
No. Yes, it feels that's
but-
good.
But anyway, so that's the player. If I can put that there, is that a disaster waiting to happen? No, I can put that there. And so what I then got to do is to I got to have speakers. Well, I actually do have a set of speakers which I got really to use.
Yeah, so that's a speaker for that DVD over there.
Yeah, so
Why you couldn't use the speaker that Wilbert bought for you? You got two speakers there.
So yes, but they're bigger speakers, and actually these look. I know that these look very big, but compared to the ones that Wilbert got for me, these are actually not that big. Now the reason that it's all packed in plastic was the girl was very good. When I bought these, it was pouring down. I mean, torrential rain. So that's why this huge plastic, it's encased in this huge plastic bag. And these are the speakers. Let me show you the speakers.
Oh, you can play AM and FM on this.
Yeah.
And at the same time,
Oh,
there's
this
a
is
USB.
an amp. It's an amp as well. Here's the remote. So
That's good.
one of course is a speaker, just a speaker, but the other one contains the amp and all of the controls.
Yeah, there's an AM.
There's a USB port I can see there even without my glasses.
And there's some. You can do an echo. You can do bass or treble.
And and she, of course, she demonstrated these, and the sound is awesome. Far bigger than anything that I'll ever use in there. I think actually that these are 300 watts. Now, when you look at these two tiny speakers, 300 watts. I played in a band, a 5-piece band, and we played the clubs in London. We played the Rheingold Club with a PA system for a club that was 300 watts. It really gives you an idea of how things have gone. When I was in Florida, in the same industrial complex as a friend of mine had his workshop, there was an African American guy who did sound systems, and he had a Jaguar. I call it a Jaguar. Americans would say Jaguar. So he had a Jaguar, and he had a sound system which was 3,000 watts. This is 300 watts. 3,000 watts in his car. I was just fascinated by that because of my background in music and my tiny little PA. And I said to him, can I sit in your car and you demo your sound system for me? And so, yes, so I sat in his car and he cranked this sound system up, and it was, I had to say, okay, okay, before it made an omelette out of my brains. And when I got out, he allowed himself a little smile. He said, you know, I only had it cranked up not even a third of what it's capable of doing. And that gives you an idea. So this is my sound system. This will go under my desk, and it's small enough that if we want to, we can bring it in here, or we can bring it in the bedroom. I don't know, if we wanted to watch something. But these cables here, all of these cables here will allow, whoops, what was that? It's in here.
Yeah, there's instructions there.
So these cables will allow us to go directly into the television.
Yeah.
See, so as far as the living room goes in the red house, which I'm doing now, it just means making a small shelf underneath, and then we'll be able to fix this up underneath the TV, and it will be great. Plus, with something as small as this, when I'm at my small desk opposite Beth's and she's working, I can use earphones with this, and it will go directly into this. Won't need any speakers, and I'll be able to quietly watch a movie, which a lot of the time when I want to watch a movie, it's not the kind of movie that Beth wants to watch. So it's a happy birthday for me, although it's not until next month. And Jay, I am so very grateful and so very appreciative of this. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so again, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and God bless. Bye.